Good morning, everyone. Coach Curtis Phelan here. Let me take my earpiece out. About to do a bunch of coaching calls, and I wanted to share day 2 of the Science of Getting Rich. If you go back and look at my video from yesterday, you'll get the update. I'm actually giving away a copy of this book, actually an audio version of this book on my fan page, as well as a secret bonus movie in there that you have to watch. Absolutely. And why I'm doing this is my mentor, who's generated over $51 million in his life, and he attributes this book to doing that. And then I discovered that many other people, like the wealthiest man that ever probably existed, Andrew Carnegie, if you compare his wealth to today's wealth, no one comes even close, not even nowhere close, okay? But let's get to it. So I'm going to share some things that I was listening to today. I listen to this book every day. I'm told to listen to this every day and master it. And I'm back around on day 2, right? So chapter 2. So I'm going to share some things today to help you become rich in your life, whether that's financially, in your relationships, whatever it is. So there is a science to getting rich. It's an exact science. It's just like math or arithmetic. And if you do things, you learn these laws, you learn these rules, and you do them in a specific way, okay, you will become rich with mathematical certainty, okay? So the ownership of money or property comes as a result of doing things a certain way. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman or, any of that, your race, none of that matters. I mean, if other men or women have become wealthy, if you learn exactly how to do it, the science of getting rich, you will become rich as well. Okay, so I'm going to go through why that is here in a second. So I have some notes here. It doesn't matter, your environment, your city, or your state. If you think about it, if you're in a town or a city or a state where other men or women, okay, are becoming wealthy and you're not, think about that, okay? It's because they're doing things or they've learned to do certain things in a certain way and you're not doing it, okay? Everywhere there's rich and there's poor. I live in Naples, Florida. You can drive down a neighborhood and see, a million or multi-million dollar mansion. And then right next door, you can see $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 home. So why is the neighbor making so much money and their neighbor's not? So it has nothing to do with city. It has nothing to do with state. Unless the exception would be, let's say you want to open a salmon fishery in Florida. Okay, it would do much better in Alaska than it would in Florida because there's no salmon in Florida, right? It would do a little better in Alaska. Okay, and vice versa. An ice cream shop would do better in Florida than it would be in Alaska, right? How many people in Alaska, they probably eat ice cream, but it's not as relevant as Florida, right? More people probably eat cold things like ice cream in Florida. So, that would be the only difference. But if you can make money in Alaska, anyone can make money in Alaska. If someone can make money in Florida, anyone can make money in Florida if they learn how to do these things a certain way, okay? So where were we? So you have to do them in a certain way, though. Let's see here. Anyone can read. So if anyone can read and understand what's in this book, they can become rich, okay? And it doesn't matter what business you're in. It has nothing to do with business. A lot of people think, well, if I do real estate or if I do a home-based business or I work on the internet, I need to be in that business to become rich. People become rich, people become wealthy in every business and every industry. If there's a business and someone's becoming wealthy or rich in it, if you do exactly what they did to become wealthy, if you learn this science, okay, of getting rich, you can become rich in that business as well. So it really doesn't matter what business that you're in, okay? Let me see here. I got some other notes here. All right. I already covered most of this. If you're in a business, okay, so there are a couple factors in business that I'll cover. You'll do better in a business if you have a skill or a talent that is developed and you're really good at something. You would do better in a business that uses those skills or talents. But it doesn't necessarily mean that a talented person is going to be rich and a non-talented person isn't going to be rich, right? Because you probably, realize if you look at any industry, there are people that are more talented than other people. And the people that aren't as talented are getting rich, getting wealthy. I see that in the coaching world. And I got to put this out there, but everyone wants to be a coach now. I started back when this thing 20 years ago, when the whole taking coaching out of the sports world, my original mentor, Tony Robbins, trained us and taught us. He's the one who took it from the sports world and brought it into personal professional world. Okay, now everyone wants to be a coach. And I see this all the time. People think they can just become a coach. And they have no skill and they have no talent. They're making a ton of money. It's just because they learned some of this science. They learned how to market. They learned how to sell. Doesn't mean they can get you as good results as maybe another coach that's not doing so well, not making so much money, not as popular, may not have heard of them. It's just because that other coach that isn't making the money, they haven't learned the science of getting rich. Whereas the person that doesn't have so much talent learned the science of getting rich. Okay, so I hope this helps you. I'm going to keep this video. Oh, wow, it's pretty long. So I was going to cut it off here. I'm going to put a link somewhere around here to go to my fan page. If you go and sign up, you get a free copy of the audio version of The Science of Getting Rich. You can learn it and apply it in your life. I recommend you listen to it every day. There's also a special movie in there that you guys will love. Thanks for watching, guys. You have an awesome day. Please like or share. Anyone that you care about, you want to have richness in their life, share this with them. All right, guys, have a great day. I got to get on the phone.